Hello, everybody. So, what we are going to be talking about today is NAFTA and also culture. So, this will obviously be posted when y'all come in, but it isn't yet because I'm not quite done with it yet. But it is assignment 29. So, you'll come on in here, you'll click on assignment 29, and it will have your instructions. So, step 1 is to read this NAFTA reading. Step 2 is to complete the questions found on the Google form. I will also include the video over the notes. I just haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. But so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the NAFTA questions, and then I'm going to go into the reading, okay? So for the questions, there are 2 sections, okay? I don't know why we're taking so long to load today, but we are. So obviously the first thing you need to do is you need to tell me your name and what period you're in, just so I can make sure I give you credit. And then what it is the first section is going to be all this vocab from the reading. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vocab words that we'll be going over, which, like the last time we did a reading like this, are not necessarily important for the whole unit, but are important to understand the reading, okay? So, for example, a person who studies and analyzes the economy is going to be called which of these? And the correct answer is going to be an economist, okay? I'll give you that one. Then if you go into the next section, this is going to be a multiple choice over the NAFTA agreement. So it's going to say, like, NAFTA was an agreement between which countries, and you'll have to click. So there are 5 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions for the multiple choice and 7 for the vocab. So there's a total of 110 points. So there's a little wiggle room here in case we miss some. But otherwise, it is, not too intensive. Just a reminder, this is, the end of Unit 3. So next class period, we're going to be reviewing, and then we hop into our test, and then we hop into Latin America. Okay? So if you don't have any questions or you don't want me to read it to you, you can hop on out of this video now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to our classroom, and I'm going to click on the reading, and I'm going to read it for y'all, okay? So the North American Free Trade Agreement. The North American Free Trade Agreement, also known as NAFTA, is a trade agreement signed by Canada, Mexico, and the United States. This agreement was signed in 1994. The agreement eliminated most tariffs between the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Tariffs are taxes on certain imports and exports. The main purpose was to promote trade between the nations of North America, between the nations of North America. Canada and Mexico supply the United States with large amounts of goods. The United States also exports goods to Canada and Mexico as well. One of the main goals of NAFTA was to raise the standard of living for the citizens of all the 3 countries. Standards of living is the level of financial and material goods available to the citizens. NAFTA had positive and negative impacts on the 3 countries. NAFTA eliminated import tariffs, which increased trading between the 3 countries. Additionally, it reduced the price of certain goods in all 3 countries for the citizens and created jobs in some areas. Outsourcing was an unforeseen or unpredicted outcome of NAFTA. Outsourcing is the transfer of work from one country to another country where labor is cheaper. Factories in the United States moved to Mexico to reduce labor costs in factories. Another unforeseen impact of NAFTA is related to shale oil. Shale oil is a type of oil that is found between layers of shale rock. Canadian mining companies damaged the environment in some parts of Mexico while extracting shale oil. Overall, NAFTA had many successes and few failures. There were and are many critics of the trade agreement. The majority of economics, or people who analyze the economy, believe that NAFTA benefited the United States. NAFTA created the largest free trade area in the world and linked the economies of the United States, Canada, and Mexico. NAFTA increased trade, reduced prices on some goods, raised economic growth, reduced government spending, and created jobs. Now you're going to head back into the Google Classroom. You're going to complete the forms, the question, and then you're going to watch the video over culture and lifestyle, and y'all are done. I'll see y'all next class period.